Well, good morning. This is Shirley from Shirley. Good morning. This is Shirley from Shirley's Art Ventures, and I'm going to show you what I've done in crocheting since, well, off and on since the beginning of the year. I do quite a variety of arts, and crochet is something that I really like to do. So at the beginning of the year, I started this lovely scarf. I got the yarn at Hobby Lobby. It's one of those multiple colored yarns, and this is a basket weave pattern where you go behind the posts. You go behind the posts in one section and in front of the post in the next section, and you keep alternating that. So with all of that, it becomes a basket weave, and this actually took about 2.5 skeins of yarn, but I really love it, and it's so soft. I got this pattern off of YouTube. YouTube is a great place to get patterns. So I was into the post thing, so I decided to make another scarf with a post. This is my own pattern. I bought this yarn at Walmart, and I bought 3 skeins of it. It's very soft yarn. It's multiple colors, and you go behind the posts and you do cluster stitches. So lovely scarf. It actually goes with what I have on. And YouTube, they showed a very cool pattern that looked three-dimensional, which is this one here. And you can see, it's just really cool. And it took a little bit of practice to do it, but not much. And once you got going, it was pretty easy. And the yarn does its own little fabric, changes there. So very nice scarves that I made. So then when I got done with my scarves, I had a ombre yarn that I bought at Walmart, and it was coral in color, and I saw this really cool pattern that has scallop edges. So you see it's also layered, and you go around the outside of it. I would like to have one more row on it, but I don't have enough yarn. The pandemic came in and I had to buy more yarn, and the yarn that came in wasn't yarn at all. It was a box of something to put on my feet to make them smell nice, so I had to send that back and reorder the yarn, and it finally came in, and it changes color all on its own. One direction you go and you do your double crochets and you make your clusters and your loops, and then you come back and you go behind the posts to get this 3D effect. It takes a fair amount of yarn, but it is so pretty, and I really just love it. So YouTube is great. In watching one set of videos, you get to see another set and another set. So the next set that came up was Mosaic, and I didn't even know you could put patterns in crocheting, but I had to try this, and I tried it with a dishcloth to begin with. And since this had multiple color yarn on the first color, it didn't turn out quite the way I wanted it to, and I got a little wonky on the sides here. It was hard to, had to learn how to count, but it was a good practice one here, and it is thick, and I will have this for sale, once I start selling my dishcloths again. And I ordered yarn from Walmart during the pandemic, and I don't know, I'm still waiting for it to come in. The colors were quite limited with what I could get, but I was able to get this blue and this aqua color to and I have a darker aqua color coming someday to do a mosaic pattern. This is the front of it, and you can see the little pattern. You can see me trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. It also has a lot of edges to it because each row you have to cut it. So, and like before, I'm trying to learn how to keep my rows even. So I will keep working on this and keep practicing on this, and I'll do a side to it, and eventually it will become something, I think. But in the meantime, it's just kind of fun. They have some really nifty patterns in Mosaic crocheting. So I actually joined their Facebook group because, golly, you might as well learn to do something else because I already do a whole bunch of stuff. So I hope you like my little video. I will be showing some other videos of some other work that I've done. And please subscribe to my channel and also check out my website at shirleysartventures.com. I just bought it last week. I've had it for, oh God, like 6 years, but I finally paid for it. I finally paid for my domain name, and I have a store on there right now that's featuring my resin art. I'm going to be uploading some greeting cards to that today, and then later on I'm going to go outside and take some more pictures of my different garden and my different resin art. So, well, thank you again, and I will be talking to you soon. So long.